Looking ahead to this next school year, a lot of Idaho school districts are struggling to fill all of their empty positions.
Local News 8 reporter Chris Nessman joining us now. Chris, how much of a teacher shortage are we talking about?
Well, Jay and Carol, obviously it varies by district, but I spoke with Madison School District, and they said they have to fill dozens of positions this summer, including 4 PE teaching positions, in which they only got 3 applicants. They said the problem came down to there's just not enough incentive to become a teacher.
Now we're seeing them leave the profession because of low wages, leaving because of terrible insurance packages, leaving because just next door they're paying, in the next state over, they're paying teachers significantly higher wages.
Low wages means that new teachers have a difficult time making ends meet if they have student loans to pay back.
As they come out of college, their loan payment is, could be, in some cases, a third of the salary they take home that month.
Besides poor pay, other districts have a tough time simply because Idaho is a mostly rural state, and younger people tend to want to live in cities.
Probably our biggest challenge is, along with being the biggest challenge, it's probably the biggest advantage, and that is where salmon is. Some people don't like being 2.5 hours away from the nearest Walmart.
Despite this year's difficulties, both school districts say teacher salaries are getting better.
The career ladder for salary apportionment, which is a 5-year plan to inject around $250 million or more into salaries for teachers across this state.
The state also has a plan to tackle what's becoming the largest expense for teachers in Idaho: health insurance costs.
Well, right now it's very much just in the idea phase. There's not detail to it, but the board has heard, legislators have heard, that the cost of health insurance for our teachers is a huge burden, and we'd like to see if we can address that in the 2017 legislature.
Now, speaking of health insurance, both superintendents that I talked to, Madison and Salmon School District, say they hope the state is able to address those insurance costs. I was told some teachers are paying upwards of $900 a month out of their paychecks just for health insurance. Reporting live in studio, I'm Chris Nestman.
Chris, is that for a family?
Yeah, that is for a family. And the other thing that I've talked to, and this is from Madison School District, that there are some, say, lunch workers or full-time school bus drivers that actually, once their health insurance is taken out, end up having to pay the district money to get their health insurance.
So you have a full-time job that you pay.
You pay, so they're working just for the health insurance.
Just for insurance, okay.
So that's how expensive it is.
That's a crisis. We got to get going on that. All right, thank you.
Yeah, by the way, the starting salary for a teacher in Idaho on average is just a little bit over $31,000 per year.